My skin is a little bit angry today. Just putting a little bit of eye cream on. I ordered some makeup the other week from Charlotte Tilbury, and they gave me a free little eye cream and a free little magic cream, which is really sweet of them. But anyway, it is 8:30 in the morning. I've woken up, I've not done much, I've had a tea, I've had my supplements, I've had my breakfast, and I'm due to log on to work. It's Friday, so it's work from home day for me in about half an hour. Yeah, just looking at my clock, about half an hour. So yeah, I kind of wanted to film today. I don't know why, but I got this little urge, but there's a bit more of a reason behind that. Basically, long story short, I'm in a massive slump at the moment. It's the end of January and I just feel like I've accomplished nothing. And it's a bit of a tricky one because there's a few things going on. So I'll kind of explain a bit why I'm in the slump. I've got some notes that I've written because otherwise my brain just won't be able to organise anything and put anything together. I'm basically feeling so fatigued, so tired. I have no motivation, which is kind of normal. Motivation ebbs and flows, but I've been really struggling with even discipline when motivation isn't there. It started about a year ago and it's got progressively worse, which obviously isn't ideal. I have a week every so often that's a better week, but even then the amount that it takes out of me is not normal, and I never used to have this, and I know that there's something wrong deep down, something bad going on. Last September I went to go see this doctor, and she's basically more like a functional medicine doctor, so tries to rather than just giving medication to try and cure something, she tries to go to the roots and finds out what causes it and then works from there. I have a skin condition that I've had since I was 14 called psoriasis. I don't know, it's quite bad at the moment. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on my face. It's all in my hairline. You won't be able to see because my hair is also in my ears. And I have it all over my body. I don't know if you can see that. It's all over my arms, it's all over my legs, my bum, my tummy, it's all over the place. I'm so used to it, but I know when I'm stressed, I have flare-ups and it obviously gets worse. And for the last year, it's just progressively getting worse. Usually when I have patches on my face, that means either it's hay fever season and I flare up because of that, or secondly, because of stress. And for the last year, the spots on my face haven't gone down. And there's even new spots in my eyebrow. There's a tiny one on my nose. And a lot of people probably won't notice it, but obviously it's not the nicest feeling. I mean, I am used to it, but I don't like it being on my face. If it could not be anywhere, it would be my face. So I basically went to her. We did some really in-depth testing. I had my bloods screened for loads of different things, did lots of other tests gut tests, I did heavy metals tests, I think I had my thyroid screened. Basically I've had the whole works done. I got those results back at the end of last year and we went through it at the beginning of this month, and it's very clear that there's nothing worrisome medically. I'm just really struggling with my gut. My gut is in a bit of a state. I've got leaky gut, and there's obviously so many other things to do with gut inflammation and body inflammation, and also just from the other areas that we've been exploring and looking into and talking through together. It's very clear that I am experiencing some burnout. So that would explain as well why things have got progressively worse to this point. And I really definitely feel like this month in particular, I mean, it's Friday the 30th of Jan. So this month has been the worst month I've had so far, 100% in terms of energy, fatigue, everything. In terms of what caused it, burnout can happen for like multiple reasons. I had quite an intense year last year. I bought a house, which is incredible, but obviously it's stressful buying a house. Then a few other personal life things. My job is not particularly like calm. I've loved my job, but it's not probably the best. So there's kind of some key like things that are quite clear, and last year it felt like there was never like a period of rest between like big or like intense things. So I think that's probably where this has kind of all stemmed from. Another symptom I've also been getting in the last 6 months, I've been getting really bad anxiety. I've really struggled with like panic attacks during certain moments, and it's very clear as well that from what my doctors told me, that is kind of a symptom of burnout coming through for me in my case, because I never used to have it. In terms of the worries I have around anxiety that cause panic attacks, they are irrational, they are silly, and I know that. Yeah, it's all because my brain, my nervous system is just really struggling. It's feeling very, I think overloaded is the word. Very overloaded. I also feel like I can't catch a break. And even when I do try and catch a break, like if that's like a day off on a Saturday and I just chill and I watch some silly TV, eat some nice food, I still never feel fully normal at all. I'm going to be doing a few things going forward to help get out the slump. So I'm looking into my health, so I'm working with the doctor. I'm going to be having another gut screening in a few months' time, and until then I've got some protocols that I'm working on in terms of my nutrition, supplementation, so I've already started those. I'm taking a few different supplements which I can show you guys at some point. I feel like it's very tailored to me, so I don't actually think it will be helpful. It's not the sort of thing that you go, oh yeah, I've had like a bit of bloating, I should take that. Like it's really specific to my actual results. So that is one thing I'm working on, and that will hopefully help my skin, hopefully help my like baseline energy from the point of view where my gut has affected that, and also my digestion, my bloating, which will be really good. I also have my online fitness coach. I started working with her in September, and I was kind of gradually getting back into fitness. One of my biggest goals for 2025 was to get back into fitness, and it took me till September to start, so I was a bit disappointed in myself, but at the same time happy that we did it. And I was really struggling September and October to be consistent and everything, and then November I started to pick up that consistency, and December as well, coming up into Christmas. Then since the beginning of the year, it's been an absolute shit show. I haven't really done anything. I also got some gadgets to help. So the first gadget is this, an Oura ring. This actually arrived yesterday. I've only been doing it for one night. It takes like I think 2 to 4 weeks to get to know you a bit more, and then I think it takes a total of like 3 months for it to really know you and be able to manage things consistently. So I'm excited to use this more. Also my steps and my workouts I like to track on here. This does do that, but apparently it's not as accurate. This is better for your like stress, resilience and sleep measurements, I believe. And I also really like the fact that it's just a ring that you can wear overnight. The main objective for the ring is basically to work on my sleep and improve my sleep, because that's something I've been really struggling with. I also then have this. This is basically like a scale for like weighing yourself, but it also touches on a few more areas rather than just your weight. I'll put like a screenshot of what it kind of looks like. I've only had this for like a week, but it basically does your muscle mass, body fat, visceral fat, bone density, like all of that. And you can like, you obviously do it every day. I do it every morning after I've had my first wee. So I make sure that I'm always like the same point when I take every measurement. I don't think it's not 100% accurate, but in terms of being able to see the patterns and the data over time to kind of understand where you're going, I think that's really valuable, and I really love that personally. Yeah, this is the Withings Body Spa scale. I'll put a link below just in case anyone else is interested, but I did read loads of reviews and they said this was really great, and it connects to an app which is really easy, and it kind of stores your data over time, so you can see like in the graphs like all muscle mass is going up, etc, etc. Then secondly, I am on a 20-day social media ban. I'm currently on day 10, so I'm halfway through, purely because I was finding that when I was like having these like moments of low energy, I would just turn to my phone and scroll, and I wanted to be able to see, is that affecting me? Is that having a really like negative effect? So I'm basically banned from Instagram and TikTok. Those are the two, because those are the only ones I really scroll on. I'm allowed Pinterest. To be honest, after 5 minutes I get bored of Pinterest. And then YouTube, because I find YouTube's my favourite, and I do usually consume quite like nice happy things on there. 10 days, I think I have noticed I'm definitely like, I'll pick up my phone and I'll just like flick through the apps and I'll go, I don't know what to do, and I put it back down again. So I've noticed that kind of that habit of just picking up my phone and looking for something to scroll on, it really is there. I am really interested to see how I feel in 10 days time once I finish this ban. I just wanted to do it just temporarily, just to kind of recalibrate and refocus for myself. I think also the time that I've found myself having, because I've not been on social media, is so much more. And secondly, it's realised that in that time, that extra time that I've got back, I've still been really struggling. So yeah, not ideal. There's still a problem here. Then also, I'm wanting to do things that are enjoyable and fun for me. Like a huge thing in the last year is I feel like the life has been sucked out of me. My like personality, what I love doing is gone. So I kind of want to do things that I enjoy doing, where there's no pressure. It's just a silly little hobby that's not sitting there scrolling on my phone. Something that I really enjoy that's fun, which is this, basically. I was basically thinking about when I felt like the most enjoyment doing something fun, and it was back in my uni days when I used to make little videos and stuff. And I think being able to do that like I'm doing is a way for me to do something completely for myself. I love the creativity of it. I love like editing videos together. I find that really fun and satisfying. Also, looking back at my old videos, there weren't many, but looking back at them makes me feel like so warm, because it's like, it's a memory. And the fact that there's like no pressure on this at all. I do it what I want, when I want. There is nothing attached to it. I'm not taking it seriously. It's for fun, if that makes sense. So that kind of leads me into self-care, looking after myself more, taking pride in my appearance. My hair is a bit greasy at the moment, so I am gonna have a shower and wash it today. It's almost 9. I'm in my dressing gown, and I will do this a lot of days. The only times like I'll get dressed as well as if I've got, one, I'm going into work, secondly, if I've got a call with anyone where I have my video on, then I will get dressed. So I want to try and like be comfortable, but in a more presentable way. So it's that whole like look good, feel good kind of method. So basically what this video is for is kind of to document recovering from this slump. I don't know, it might be one video, it might be a few videos. I also want to show you a few days of kind of like my workouts, like what I'm kind of doing to get out the slump. I also have an exciting morning tomorrow. Me and my fiancé are going to go look at a wedding venue. We've looked at quite a few, and this is definitely the one that we have been most excited to see based off what we've spoken to them about, what we've seen in photos and videos. So I'm really excited. I will try and take you along with that and show you some clips. So I will see you in a little bit. I've got quite a bit of work that I need to get done, so I'm just going to try and blast through, get my head down, and then I will see the other side at lunch. It's a bit later than expected, which is not ideal, but I ended up going to the shops at lunch instead of doing my workout. There's loads of roadworks going on, and Friday evening, whatever, everyone finishing work, that traffic queue, basically there's like four-way temporary traffic lights at this big junction right in front of our road, so it would take so long. So anyway, I did that, got the food, so we're all sorted. I am wearing my dressing gown. I know it looks strange, but this is going in the wash and it's so cold. So in terms of the gym, this is my little home gym. I don't know if you can see it. This is kind of all you can see. We have here my mirror, and I also have like a mini like kind of half squat rack, barbell. I've got a hip thrust pad here, a little rack of dumbbells. They go from like 2.5 to 12.5 kg, which is perfect for me at the moment. If I need heavier, then I can sort that out, but I'll try ultimately and use the barbell where possible. And then I have my cable here, which is, this is my favourite. And then I also have a little bike here. It was my mum and dad's that they bought in lockdown to try and keep fit, and they never ended up using it. So, well, they did use it, but only for like a week, and then they didn't want it anymore after lockdown. And so I have been blessed with having a bike. We can't find a cable though. We moved into this house in July, and during the move I've lost the cable, so I need to, there's so many boxes that I can go through to try and find it, but I will do that at some point because I can't turn up the resistance, so I'm just going on the lowest like standard unplugged resistance, which is fine. Excuse the state of this, it is not tidy. There are leaves all over the floor, there's little gaps in the below the garage door, and the leaves just blowing. So I'm gonna give that a clean this weekend. I just need to do my workout. It was a bit of an effort to even just get myself through the door, which is awful because this is so close. So I need to just remind myself that I'm so lucky that I can do that, and also get in my dressing gown, and no one will judge me. Well, I don't know if anyone watches this, they might, but anyway, I'm gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I want to just get in the zone here. Basically, I'm doing a leg workout today, which is like the highest energy sessions I have. For a little breakdown, because I kind of only just like briefly touched on it earlier, from the health and fitness side, getting out of this slump and kind of getting myself into a good routine and a good place where I'm actually looking after myself. I always feel so good after I do a workout. I guarantee you, I will come on here after and be like, well, glad I did that. I feel great now. So that's a huge part of why this is such an important part in overcoming this slump. And then, so with my coach, I have 4 sessions a week, which is so manageable to lower body to upper body. I also have a 7,500 step count to achieve daily. And then I have macros as well, just to make sure I'm hitting my protein At the moment, currently, I want to cut. So I'm trying to lose a bit of body fat. My goal this year as a whole fitness goal is for when December comes, for me to be in such like a comfortable place, comfortable to maintain. So I'm not eating too little, eating too much, like just a really comfortable place, but also like comfortable within my skin, as well as feeling like a lot stronger and just having that routine, which obviously helps my head. The reason being is regardless, I want to do this because it's obviously good for me. I want to, improve my composition and everything, but I'm getting married next year, 27. I want to put myself in the best position possible come the beginning of next year. So if I, for example, want to maybe drop a bit more body fat for the wedding, I can, or if I have any specific goals that I decide kind of at that time, then I'm in the perfect place to go and achieve them. When I started with my coach Amy in September last year, I was feeling really rubbish. I had gained a lot of weight in terms of like body fat and I wasn't training, so I kind of wanted to just trim it off what I'd gained and kind of get myself to a comfortable place from a cut point of view. So I'm still going on that. I think we'll do that for another month or two, and then, well, provided I'm consistent, this is the main thing, I need to do this for about a month or two consistently before we can even consider making any changes to what I'm doing. But ultimately the goal would then be to go up to maintenance, maintain it, and kind of like slowly recomp over the rest of the year. I might want to do a gaining phase, but I'm not sure. I feel like I just want to focus on consistency and then I can make those decisions at a later date. That's kind of my fitness side of the slump plan. I've already done one of my workouts this week. I did my back workout, and I should have done a workout yesterday and I should have done a workout on Wednesday, but I didn't. So I've obviously done one workout and I've got 3 more workouts to go and it's Friday, so I've basically got to do one every day now for the rest of the weekend, which in hindsight, I'm just moving that down, I really regret not doing them yesterday. So trying to learn from my own mistakes and regrets, and yeah, I've only done this session once this year, and I think that was in the first week of January, so I don't want to absolutely be aching and just overdo it. So I'm just going to go light and chilled. I'll do a little warm up on the bike. I do like 5-10 minutes, depending on how cold or warm I am. Then I just do a few like activating and mobility exercises. Nothing like super crazy, but just to make sure the blood's flowing. And then I'll get into it. But yeah. I feel like I look crazy when I wear these. Some girls look so good in them, but I just don't feel like I have that look. Also, it'd be interesting because this is the first workout I would technically be doing with my Oura ring, so I've heard that it's maybe not that great for tracking workouts. I'm really intrigued, but I do have my Apple Watch, so I'm just going to set that now. Properly traditional strength training. Here we go. Right, I've committed. I will see you in a little bit. We did it. We did it. I honestly cannot tell you how good I feel. I literally just needed that. That's been a bit of a pick me up, I won't lie. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. I went like easy, but then the cable step ups, I love them. I absolutely love them. But I feel like when I haven't done them in a while, they make me ache so much, and they're one of those exercises that feels so much harder to get back into if you haven't done them in a while, because it just, I don't know why for me. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased I've done that. I've now done 2 out of my 4 workouts for the week, and I've only got 1 leg session left, which is like the hardest part. I don't know why I dread it so much, because they're the ones that I feel the best after. I just came inside the house because I heard like a really strange noise outside, and I don't know what it was. I've just got a bit jumpy. I'm gonna have my shower, but also actually, this is another thing that I do want to document now that I'm in this really happy, good mood. We are planning on doing some building works, which I might have mentioned earlier. But one of the things we're planning on doing is building in the garden a little like an outbuilding. The reason being because I obviously have the gym, and I have absolutely taken over the garage for my gym, and the idea is this little outbuilding could be a home gym, which means the garage can actually be for Hugo's car, and all his like tools and lawnmowers and all of that like adult engineering stuff. But yeah, wait, I can show you these plans. Let me just cover the address and stuff. I think that's so cool. Actually, I can't see, I need to flip you around. So we've got like little plants, I don't know if you can see. But yeah, it's gonna be like a certain shape because it's gotta fit into a certain space. Yeah, so that's basically the front. I'm thinking French doors. I have got some inspo. Can you see that? So it's kind of like a wooden panelled, cladded like cedar outbuilding with some aluminium like doors, like French doors. So really plain, but really like nice. And I feel like I can cover like this inspo. I can put loads of greenery around that. And I love like green hydrangeas. So I do like some kind of uglier, more like wild looking green plants mixed with some like pretty green plants. I mean, I'm so excited for it all, to be honest. And I will document the whole journey because I feel like I'm absolutely fascinated by like home stuff. It's something that I think I really want to get into as I get older. Can you see my tiles? No, it's kind of funny, but it's not funny. So when we bought this house, we always had plans to like do it up cosmetically, and there are a few things like wrong with the current systems that we want to like update to make more like, for example, like energy efficient. So obviously we save money on electricity and everything. So we always knew we were going to do stuff like that. One of the things that has really grown on me are these tiles. I'm not a fan, but part of me thinks that it's quite sad that when I change these tiles aren't going to be there anymore. I feel sad that I will kill those tiles. I'm not a fan of them. I think it's absolutely nuts. Oh, there's also something else. I personally think this is one of the most aesthetic features of the house. It cracks me up. I remember when I brought my mum here to see it for the first time, she was like, whose idea was that? Sorry, I'm moving all the laundry because we're washing all the clothes. It's all messy. Bear in mind, I'll show you all the plans and what we're planning to do because there are some weird, quirky things in this house, but can you see here? We have two random windows, both with cropped curtains. Now, cropped curtains is one thing. Two random windows is another thing, but then wait for it. So you've seen that. That's on one wall. Moving more logic. Then we have this window, cropped curtains. But what is the point of this? I'd love to know who designed it, because it actually fascinates me. There must be like a reason why we are going to move that out. That's going to go and just be a normal window, because it looks so strange. I absolutely adore it here, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to put my like personal touch on it. This is where we see ourselves like growing up, having kids. I mean, I'm almost 30, but do you know what I mean? This is the house we're going to get married in, have babies in, raise those babies, and it's just a really special place that we're really going to make home. So I'm really excited to bring you along on that. But anyway, I'm going off in a complete tangent, and I'm going to log off now, and I will see you tomorrow, because otherwise I will not stop yapping. I probably need to voice note my friends instead, because I don't know how much footage I'm going to have to sort through when I come to editing this. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. So it's actually a little while later, and we've ended up coming to like the local kind of like antique dumping yard kind of place, and we've just found a set of bedside tables and drawers, and we can just clean them up. I also really like this. I like this detail. So here's my new table. I'm gonna sand it all down and paint it. There are a few other things, but Hugo's taken them in the car at home, but they didn't all fit in my tiny little diddy car, so I'm just chilling here in the rain. It's very wet, but all is good. But yeah, I'm excited. It's been a bit of a spontaneous situation. Little bedside tables and other things, other tables. He's basically using the sander outside to basically try and get all the paint off. But yeah, we got some furniture and it was an absolute bargain. We've already taken the drawers out because we want to basically like sand the doors, paint them, and then also get some new handles for them. We've also, on one of the drawers we're testing some, I don't know if my camera will follow me, we're testing some different bleach consistencies because we want to kind of lighten the wood to kind of get a bit of that yellow tinge out of it. So we can see, I mean, we don't really know what we're going to do with it, to be honest. We might paint it, we might, who knows. But we saw these and they were so cheap, like I'm not even joking. The table he's standing at the moment was 15 quid, the bedside table was 20 quid each, so absolute bargain. I'm also just having a tea, and then I'm gonna go and do my gym, because that is a huge part of it. Also, I have done all my steps today, which is great, because we've been walking around the wedding venue. We think it's the wedding venue for us. We just need to figure out a bit more on the logistics side of things. We're just absolutely obsessed with this venue. It's stunning. So yeah, and then we're going to the cinema tonight, so probably not that much from me, but I will show you some clips of my workout when I do it, and I'm going to be doing that once the timer for the wood bleach is done. But yeah, that is our plan. He's literally just sanding the wood even more now. Wait, it's looking like it's already sanded. I'll show you. How many reps am I doing? Yeah. Hi guys, it's Sunday. I'm here for my last workout of the week. It is 5 p.m. I've spent the day, we went to B&Q, we got some like furniture paint and some bits and bobs for that, and we've been, to be honest, working on that most of the day, so I will show you when I get back inside what we've done so far. Like, we've only kind of painted one thing. The others we've been like sanding all the like coat and paint off. But yeah, it's been such good fun. It's obviously Sunday evening and I'm feeling the Sunday scaries starting to kick in. So it's probably a really good time for my workout, because it will obviously make me feel better. But I'm just really, just in terms of like the slump and stuff, I feel like my intention for this video and this weekend was to kind of take you along on a really chilled weekend of just trying to be consistent and do like nice positive things in a really relaxed way, and then also my wedding venue viewing, which we kind of have done, but it's, I don't know, I just feel so overwhelmed. I've got to do my gym, I've got to get in the shower, I've got to wash my hair, I've got to dry my hair, I've got to meal prep my food for the week so I don't have to worry about it, because I'm in the office Monday, Tuesday, and my commute's 5 hours, so I need to get up early. I don't have time to like cook supper when I get back. Well, I do, but if I do cook supper when I get back and eat it, I'll be eating at like 9:30, and then obviously I then need to be up at 5 the next morning to get into the office, so realistically I wouldn't be eating that late. And there's just, yeah, a lot of things, personal life, admin wise, that are like great problems to have, but there are so many things to sort out, like emails to send. I need to like go through my finances for the month, mortgage payments tomorrow, and it's just loads and loads of jobs. I felt like there's never time to do anything. I also want to edit this and get it up, because this is like my fun hobby that I'm taking on, except we've decided to take on furniture renovation as a hobby this weekend as well. So it's been a week for taking on new hobbies, that is for sure. But yeah, I'm just feeling all a bit overwhelmed, which is probably not good with the slump. So I think I'm just going to do what I need to do, which is my workout, meal prep, shower, and go to sleep, get a good night's sleep. So I'm alive for tomorrow. My boss is in the UK and we just have loads of meetings where we need to get loads of sign-offs and show her samples and stuff, which is like so much fun because it's so much fun showing like the good samples that come in. But of course this is where we make loads of changes, going like deciding if we're going to move things around and all of that. So I know that it's like quite like a heavy meeting intense week, which is fine, absolutely fine. But it just feels like you then have no time to do your actual work. So I think that's what I'm a little bit like apprehensive about. I mean, I've been doing this for years, so I know exactly what it's like, but that kind of makes, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. And I don't want to come across as like moaning because I'm so lucky to be in this situation, but I think I feel overwhelmed. Overwhelmed to the point that I'm kind of in a bit of a state of delusion right now. I'm kind of just laughing. But yeah, I'm going to do my workout. It's lower body today. We have triple contraction hip... I can't speak. We have triple contraction hip thrusts. We have Bulgarian split squats. My favourite. I hate them. And then we have abductions, and then we have some walking lunges, and it's raining outside, so I'm going to be doing my walk. Normally we have a little path and I can actually do like 20 walking lunges back and forth and it fits really nicely, but it's really wet outside, so I'm just going to do it in here, so it'll be a bit tight and awkward, but that's fine, I can get it done. Yeah, but this has been quite a kind of random kind of first vlog back. I think I'm going to call this like the Slump Diaries. But then it's, yeah. My next video will be a little bit more organised, I think. Well, that's my plan. And there we go. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let's do this. And that wraps up today's workout. I'm a bit red in the face, I won't lie. That was a lot more tougher than I kind of anticipated it would be. I'm a bit red as well. I'm so out of breath. Whew. God, yeah, I'm gonna have a shower now. I need to eat because I'm also starving. That's really taken it out of me. Then I'm gonna show you the furniture and then I'm gonna wrap this up. But we've done, this is the first week this year. I've been 100% consistent with my workouts And I'm really proud of myself because I've just done it. I've stopped. I haven't made excuses. I've just done it. And I feel a lot better for it. Anyway, I will see you guys in a bit once I'm all showered and clean, because I'm not very clean right now. I'm now all showered, hair is washed, I'm in pyjamas, and I just wanted to show you what we've done in terms of the furniture. So yeah, this is the kind of wobbly table. We haven't really done very much with that. We've just kind of sanded the top off, but our next job is to kind of sand the rest of that, get all the paint and the coating off. Then these are the two bedside tables. We have sanded them. We've still got some more sanding to do. Like you can see there's like little bits there. And these are the little like legs that go on the bottom of that one. We're sanding those down and I'm going to be painting them. We got a few colours in the paint. I got this like pink, you can't really see that well, but my plan is to paint it pink, and it's a really, really light pink, then go over it with a whitewash, so it almost like has the tiniest tinge of pink, but not too much. Otherwise that would be a bit like, I don't know, I feel like I get sick of that quite quickly. Oh, getting excited. I also went to B&M and I picked up these. They're like hinge home frames. I got 2 of those because I thought they're really nice, like texture, and there's like a bit of fabric in there, so it's really fun. And then we went to a shop and we got this lamp. We got 2 of these. The other one is behind me there. Not sure we're gonna put them yet, but they were cheap and cheerful, so we thought we might as well. And then I will show you the other one, which is upstairs. Hugo put it upstairs because he wanted to see what it would look like. He's decorated it as well, so I will be changing it. I love that he tried. I love that he tried. Let me show you. So here, it is really cute. Basically, it's just been whitewashed. Really, sanded and whitewashed. We've kept these kind of like brass trims because they're so pretty. We found a knob, but I'm gonna order like a really fun, colourful one. And then this decoration, I love his thinking. And this ceramic, I don't know what it is, but it's like a fossil. And his dad very kindly made it for us as a present because he loves doing pottery. And it is stunning, but I'm not sure if it goes there. But if you imagine this here with a big mirror above it, and then imagine like a really cute wallpaper behind. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I mean, we have a lot to do to this house, but ultimately, just if we find a bargain, might as well do it and go for it. But yeah, that is kind of our little weekend activity. I'm so happy that I've done all my workouts. I'm really pleased about that because I don't know, I've been really struggling recently, so I'm really proud of myself for actually doing them all. Next week, tomorrow, I mean, technically, is a new week, so fingers crossed all goes quite well. I'm sorry if this has been like really random, like all over the place. I feel like normally my life doesn't have this many spontaneous activities going on. I mean, there's not that many, but wedding venue hunting and furniture bargain hunting and doing furniture up, it's not usually part of my routine. I love it. It's good fun and I'm excited. I will update you more if anyone ever watches this. Ultimately also I find that filming everything actually makes me do it. And I know that sounds so stupid, but it's like you're telling someone you're gonna do it and you feel like an idiot if you don't see it through. So I feel like that's my logic behind it. I don't know why, but it seems to work. But yeah, if you did watch this, thank you and welcome. Thank you for letting me hopefully entertain you with my new hobby that I love doing. Kind of the aim of my like channel and videos and everything is to firstly have something for me creatively to have fun with, and I find that with editing I really enjoy it. It's fun, it's giving me something to do that's not just scrolling aimlessly on my phone, something that's actually a really special memory when I look back. I want my videos and this channel going forward to be just kind of like chilled, realistic videos of like real life and what it's like working, trying to balance gym, relationships, personal life, like things you do in your 20s, 30s, like for example, if you're lucky enough to buy a house like I've been, the processes that kind of come with that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I don't know when I'll be able to get this up because I need to figure out when I'm going to edit it. So TBC. I don't know how long it will take me to edit it because I haven't edited anything for a very long time. I don't even know if the softwares and stuff are the same. I should probably look at that. But yeah, but thank you for watching, and wherever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, I will see you in the next one.